war is the greatest war ever since World War
Says
II.
the
in
greatest
11
war. Yeah, we knew that. We knew that. We knew it was gonna hit a billy. Easy.
Yeah, easy.
Well, it broke the record because it did it in 11 days. And, and it hasn't even premiered in China yet. So,
Omar, what
probably
you
gonna
think?
get the $2 billion mark.
What you think? Did you like
2.5 and 2.7.
What you think? Scale 1 to 10. How much you liked it?
I like it. It's definitely a 10. I mean, it's there's some shortcomings, but it's to be expected. With
I
the
can't
film.
give it a 10. I'll give it a 9. I like it's very, very, very close to being a perfect movie.
Yeah, I mean, 10 doesn't necessarily make you a perfect movie. It just makes you a very round, interesting, great movie.
That's true.
A perfect movie would be like, the 10 plus, where it's like you can't find anything wrong with it.
There's
There's
wrong with it.
very little wrong with it. And it's not really it's wrong with it. It's that it's rushed. But you have so many people that to make it to give everybody their own timeline, to make it like a 17-hour movie, which you can't. So that's my only issue with it.
Okay, Rod, what's yours? You liked it?
Yeah, I loved it.
Okay, scale 1 to 10.
7.
7. Oh, damn.
Ooh,
okay.
so you got some critiques, all right?
No,
No, it's great, but it's I could see why it's not gonna be for everybody. What am I doing? Over here?
I have no idea. What the hell are you doing with your...
See what happens when you guys have to do this.
This is why we set up for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you give it. I give it a 9. I think there was like I said. I think the pacing was a little rushed because they didn't have much of a choice.
Yeah, you have to.
You
You have
really
so
didn't
many
have much-
characters, so many worlds colliding.
It really was.
Either it's a trilogy or you rush the shit out of it.
Exactly. That I agree. I think the movie. We're gonna have to drop some spoilers. Warning now.
It's been 2 weeks. If you haven't
been
seen
2
the movie
weeks.
now, we don't give a fuck.
Seriously.
Yeah, we stopped.
The movie was absolutely nuts. Everybody, like pretty much half of half of the universe died.
Yeah.
Thanos like relaxed at the end, chilling. It was so.
It was technically Thanos the farmer.
Yeah, Thanos. You know what? In the end, this is a movie where the bad guy wins. Period. That's pretty much it.
Depending.
A lot of people unexpectedly.
He views himself as the good guy.
Yeah, that's true. Did you expect Loki to die?
Oh yeah, I called it.
Yeah,
I called it.
Right?
I was like, he's out of here. I hear him doing interviews talking about he would like to play something else. I'm like,
I was open to the concept once I started seeing like the first 5 minutes. Yeah, he's not gonna make it through this.
Yeah, me too.
He's like,
now whether he comes back, I don't know if he comes back or not. That's the thing.
You know
no
what?
resurrections.
I liked how they set up
Good
Thanos
for him.
Well, that's what Thanos said.
Yeah.
No resurrection because he rested. Basically,
Loki's resurrected.
Loki died when he fell off the Rainbow Bridge at the end of first Thor.
Yes.
So Thanos brought him back. That's why he's like no resurrections this time. Yeah. That's why he looked like he hadn't slept in like 20 years. And Avengers like, yo, this isn't even Loki. This is That's why he's only been like that for that one time.
The thing I really liked about the movie was the setup of Thanos and how to instantly establish him as the one guy that nobody can mess with. By having Hulk fight him at the very beginning, and Thanos just goes to town on him. I love that because it was an instant setup. You know he's a bad guy. You know he has his evil thoughts. But how powerful is he? They immediately threw the strongest guy they have, and he whooped his ass. But you get what I'm saying.
We thought it was. I think it's now. He's now the second.
Now he's definitely the second.
After Thor.
Because that was
when Thor came in Wakanda. Thor came in Wakanda like
he just like.
I mean, fuck all that. He opened his own Bifrost bridge.
That's true.
Yeah, for real. And he's a goddamn god. So like.
Well, now I don't know what.
Now he's a true guy. Odin would be proud.
Odin would be proud, definitely. You know what? That part right there, the Wakanda battle was insane. I'm sorry. That was.
Say the least.
Yeah, it was great.
That was great. That was really, really good.
Oh, yeah.
I can't think of anything really bad to say except the pacing was too intense.
Yeah, I mean that's why I gave it it's a great movie. It's gonna last
Did you expect Gamora to die? I didn't.
I called it.
You called that one?
Well,
It said Soul Stone needs a sacrifice.
needs a sacrifice.
The moment they said that, I was like, all right, someone's going. Oh, he's gonna get it.
No.
Like,
even Red Skull saw it. Apparently, she was the last to get it.
Yeah,
Red
she was
Skull's
like, why is he crying? Why is he crying?
Red Skull's like, I've been here the whole time. You talking about me?
Yo, Red Skull was like, he definitely don't like me.
He's like, he's not crying, he's mourning. And then it's like,
yeah. That, like, you know what's funny? I was with my wife and she didn't see that coming.
You know, but I didn't see it coming either.
He's mourning.
Thanos doesn't strike me as a person
who loved.
Who loves anything other than his power.
Know him. We got to know him within these two hours.
From the comic books, he's never struck me as somebody who gave a fuck about anything or anyone.
Well,
with the exception of his
he
love
always
interest.
He always had a reason. He always had a reason behind something.
Everything was calculated. It wasn't because of love or emotion. It was because of calculation. This chess piece, I'm going to need it in the future.
Yeah,
so I'm keeping it.
No, the whole Lady Death thing.
That's Lady Death. Like she's
that was her stringing him along.
Yeah, I like.
Thanks, sucker. I wasn't really gonna give you any, but thanks for that.
Yeah, but I'm saying besides her, she's like the only other being that was created with Infinity Stones. So it's like okay.
I remember, in the comic books, Thanos really hates Deadpool. Did you ever hear about this? Did you know this one?
Deadpool with the Thanos helicopter.
No. Lady Death met Deadpool because she finds him intriguing because he also cannot die. So Lady Death started crushing on Deadpool, and Thanos is like, "Hold up, you're supposed to love me.
Like I've been courting you for millennia.
I've been destroying universes for you. Why are you liking that guy?"
He said he's a sex toy, trying to be a hero.
Are you surprised that he wasn't in this?
Who?
Deadpool.
No. There's no way they're gonna.
No, they couldn't do that.
The problem,
not here.
The problem is the Deadpool that is in the movies right now. There's no way they could put him and PG-13 him in the Marvel universe.
Oh, they never played it.
I wouldn't say that.
How? They can't.
They
the
can
way
the
they have
you
Deadpool
can have him dance the line.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll dance the line.
Do all those sexual innuendos.
If you're saying that he's gonna dance the line, it's gonna be such a fine dance, bro. It's gonna have to be like a crazy waltz.
Yeah,
orchestrated ballet.
But you can't. There's too much already in play to throw him or anybody else in.
Right.
Maybe even the next one. I'm not sure because I already kind of. I'm watching a lot of videos, a lot of interviews. I'm kind of seeing what's going on. I kind of have an idea
of what
people, the next one is going to be or how it's going to go. But we'll save that.
Avengers 4, you mean?
Yeah, Avengers 4. But we'll get there once we finish dissecting.
No, you got to understand. There's going to be people brought in that we haven't seen yet because half of the Marvel Universe is gone, and they're gonna need another half to take out Thanos. One way or the other. So they're gonna have to bring in reinforcements.
Yeah, they're gonna as crazy as
they
it
might
sounds,
be reinforcements we haven't seen yet. But
Ant-Man and Wasp is definitely they're gonna have to bring Miss Marvel, which is already.
I mean, it's already stated.
What else did they say they're gonna do?
Hawkeye. Yes.
They say you're gonna actually have a decent role, like
they don't have a role, but they don't have much of a choice.
Like
now.
he's doing something, not like he's. I don't know. He's doing something.
Oh, what's
important?
There's rumors, nothing installed about Nova coming back or
kind of. Oh, the Nova Corps.
Yeah.
Well,
Nova Corps is dead because
Thanos destroyed the planet. They're working on Nova.
Right. What I think because you notice that they what was the name of that planet?
The Nova planet.
Yeah. Oh God. Well,
they bypassed it.
Yeah.
You see purple, you like. Oh.
Yeah, you already know where the stone came from.
Right, but he mentioned it like it's already been destroyed. What I think. And it's kind of $5 says this is exactly what's going to happen. They're going to the movie of Miss Marvel is going to take place between going back to the 90s, showing her origin, and flash forwarding to the battle of that planet where she's going to help try to defend it. I bet you that's the only way because then they'll be able to connect her beef with Thanos as well. And then that'll be able to follow it up as well. I think it's going to end up happening.
Why Nick Fury need to text her, hey, we need you. She would already know Thanos is out there. She would already be on his tail.
Yeah, that's true too.
So, I don't know.
Well, he probably didn't know. Maybe Nick Fury didn't know that she was already doing her thing.
But just know that we're going to be introduced to some characters we haven't seen just because.
Right. Adam Warlock is another one we're talking about. Adam Warlock.
They're not going to bring him in.
They said it.
He's
Guardians
too
3.
big of a.
Guardians 3 is where he's going to. When is that scheduled for release? Do you know? Anybody know that one?
Next year.
They probably shoot it.
They're shooting it. Yeah. They start shooting.
Did they announce who's gonna play Adam Warlock?
Nah. I don't think they got far. I don't think they're that far along.
Wait, Rocket.
Rocket's a raccoon.
Right? Rocket's alive.
He's a trash panda.
He's stupid.
Oh, you call him Wise Rabbit?
He's stupid.
Space Rabbit.
All right, so we don't say all days Infinity Wars. Who your heartbreaks and your like nominations for best superhero, worst superhero. What was villains? Go ahead.
I liked what they did with Peter Parker in this movie.
Yeah, Peter Parker.
I like the Spidey suit. They actually got the Iron Spider in.
It didn't do anything, but it looked cool.
Yeah, well, it had the legs. The legs helped him a couple times.
Yeah, that's the thing. The Iron Spider suit had the legs in the comic book. That's why I was like, that was a very accurate suit.
Helped him out a couple times.
It was a very accurate suit. That's why I was like, damn, they actually did.
I like the homage to the aliens in that movie.
Did you see that movie? That old movie with the aliens?
Yeah.
That was actually good. Actually, yeah, like Thanos' henchmen, they were really good.
Really good,
yeah.
You think so?
I liked them.
Ebony Maw was dope. The rest of them
Dude, Ebony Maw was ridiculous.
Black Order
and the girl. And the girl. The other two sucked.
They almost got killed at the beginning.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, it's true.
The girl, I liked the girl. I liked the way they made her look. They made her talk, her performance, everything. I'm not saying she was a great fighter.
The they ran out of budget on her.
At points when they had their close-ups, it looked like
it
almost looked like it was like an animation, like kind of like at certain close-ups. There was a couple close-ups that I would have been like, you should probably stay on the line.
Ebony Maw got all that budget.
Ebony Maw
he looked good though. He looked good.
You know what? Even Ebony Maw's fights at with Iron Man and Spider-Man in New York, where he was just standing there and just
floating, throwing cars.
Yo, that was ridiculous. That was really, really. You got to see the damn movie.
Yeah.
You haven't seen the movie.
Go see the movie.
You seen the meme? It's a meme of Wong going. It's a picture of Wong going into a portal. He's like, "Oh, you're about to fight Thanos? That's crazy."
He's like, yeah, I'll see y'all later.
In his defense,
he had to protect the Santa.
He does.
It's just him and Strange. Everybody else is dead.
Yeah, pretty much. So like, one of them has to survive.
Actually, thinking about that, if you think about it, if there's probably going to be a Doctor Strange sequel, obviously.
It's already in the works.
So the question is, where they're going to pick it up from? You know what I mean?
And that's a question for all of them. Some people were saying that the next Guardians of the Galaxy might be before the Infinity Wars, not after.
So they could keep Gamora in there.
And because she might not come back. Another rumor is that everybody who died before he snapped his finger might not come back.
So Gamora's coming back.
You think? Yeah, is that confirmed?
Soul.
Because of the Soul Stone.
It's the soul.
Yeah. Because her soul's trapped in the Soul Stone because
but her body got thrown off a mountain, bro.
Yeah. Body should be. Yeah. Come on. Vision is in the body. He's still around.
Yeah. He'd come back.
Wait, talking about Vision, right? Did you hear?
He was a pussy the whole
But
movie.
do you think he's going to come back as the White Vision?
Yeah.
He has to.
You know what I'm talking about? In the comic book?
Yeah. He already faded
white.
Yeah.
In the comic book, like there was a Vision returning that had no personality, was all robotic.
Yep.
And he was all white. So when I saw that, I was like,
he was like vanilla custard.
Well, it's gonna be that Vision because when they did their backup in Wakanda, they're just gonna put it back on the table.
That's what I think.
Call it a day.
Far as she got. Yeah.
I like how they did the Wakanda setup too. I like that. Where they were like, yo, we need to get the White Wolf. This is the situation.
I told you he was a White Wolf. He kept denying it to me for months.
I said that. He's the White Wolf, but will he be the White Wolf? But after watching Infinity War, I think he will because he's like, I love this place. I was like, oh yeah, he's not going anywhere. He's like, fuck you, America. I'm staying here.
That's why he pulled the most death.
Yeah. Well, he came back eventually, but yeah, definitely. Cap shields were trash. I'm like, boo.
Yeah, I didn't like that shield.
They look cool, but they did nothing.
Thor was definitely my hero.
The guy that came in and just like,
MVP.
Listen.
Yeah, definitely MVP.
And it was like, oh shit, retreat. He was like,
nobody leaves.
Nobody's leaving.
Nobody's leaving. I'm crashing your fucking ships. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking pay the price today.
Yo, he pulled the Sonny and Bronx set. He was like, now you just can't leave.
Man, you can't leave. Yeah.
That was dope though. The way when he arrived.
And the way he fucked up Thor, Thor was like, oh, fuck.
Yo.
I mean, not Thor, Thanos.
He almost got him.
When he got Stormbreaker in the chest.
If he would have gone for the head, he would have definitely got him.
Yeah, that's what he even said. He was like, you should have gone for my head, bro. Boom.
But I knew Thor wasn't one of the ones he's going to be able to take out because he was like, he's a god.
Well, after Ragnarok, you start to see the upgrade finally because Thor in like the first two movies,
he wasn't much of a god. Now he's a big deal.
For comic book guys who knew about the snap of the finger and everything like that, we kind of saw that coming. Just kind of like with Bane breaking Batman's back kind of thing. Sylvia, my wife, she doesn't read comic books. She knew nothing.
It's like,
she knew nothing.
I knew they were gonna lose.
Yeah. Let me tell you, bro, that part where he goes, you should have gone for her head. She literally was like, what?
Boo.
And she was like. What just happened? I'm like,
that same thing Thor said. What did you do? What did you do? He's like, here's your ex. Gotta go.
Yeah. But the strange thing is that you notice that the gauntlet was damaged, right?
The gauntlet is damaged.
Completely.
The gems are fine.
Yes. Yeah.
Are we going to Avengers 4 predictions?
I'm gonna go to that.
Why not?
Because it's damaged. You can't wear it as comfortably
as long as he can, right?
Yeah. So like maybe that's gonna be easier to get it off of him now because he might not be holding.
Well. For my thing is the gauntlet is damaged. He can't. The gems are still there. He can still use them, but he can't. They're not at full potential.
Yeah.
So.
And that alpha is not gonna help him fucking make it again.
No.
No.
There was already a second one there. Y'all remember?
That was the mode.
The second gauntlet. Yeah, but he got the thing running. He could easily make it again.
He didn't. They only got ready for Stormbreaker. Because remember, Thor had to keep it open.
Oh yeah,
and I guarantee you, Thanos will not pull a Thor.
No, but Thor can go back and do it again. They're gonna have to.
Oh, Thor can. Oh yeah, Thor can go back and do it again. Yeah.
Another gauntlet.
Yeah. Thor can definitely go back and do it again.
Tony's gonna wear Cap. Somebody gonna have to take the Soul Stone bite. And that's how they redo it, and then some other sacrifices.
Yeah, because I think I
think all the OGs
for people who didn't know about the movie or how it ended. I think it was great. Like I saw it with somebody who's not into comic books like that. When she saw that ending and everyone started disappearing, she was like, "Wait, what's going on? What's going on?" Groot and everybody.
She should have been like, "Oh, it's rewinding."
And then the end when you just see Thanos just sitting down looking at the sun and smiling, and then it ended. She was like, No, that ending sucks. No, I was like,
did she stay for the end credits?
Yeah, okay. She was like, Carlos, what happened? I'm like,
you have to wait till like 2019.
I literally told her, I was like, babe, he lost. Like they lost. Yeah. Period. Thanos won.
What y'all think about the before we move on the whole rewinding time to get the Mind Stone?
I loved it.
He was like, it's cool. Go ahead.
I loved it.
You finished? All right.
Yo, you know what I loved about that? Because I think for me, that might be my favorite minute and a half in the whole movie. Just because there's Thanos at his ultimate potential, knocking everybody the hell out. Period.
Except Thor.
Except Thor.
We didn't get there yet.
Except Thor. But that was the part where everybody tried to jump him. He was just boom, 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 knocking him out, throwing him into mountains and everything. And then at the very end, it looks like, damn, they won. He's like, no, bro. Give me that. Bah! That was awesome.
I think for me, the least favorite superhero was Star-Lord.
Yes. I definitely could agree.
I didn't.
You think so?
I'm not saying I agree with his the fact that they lost because of him.
It wasn't because of it. It was mostly because of
This is part of the plan.
It was part of the plan, but still, that's a thick move.
I was about to ask.
How it
is that your one prediction? Because that was kind of mine too.
No, I think the one prediction wasn't so much that Star-Lord fucked up, but that
he had to give him
that Stark had to live.
Yeah,
he knew that's why he gave him.
Because remember,
that's the only outcome we saw was a victory with Stark in it. So he had to be in it.
Right, and I think that's why he had to do it. Right,
he has to fix things. That's why he's like, I dreamed of you too, Tony.
I like the fact that Doctor Strange went forward in time and kept on going and reviewed it 14 million times. He saw 14 million scenarios and there was only one win. And for everything to happen the way it was, and for Doctor Strange allowing for Thanos to give him, he was like, that's part of your win. Yeah. So what the hell is it? That's the big question mark that a lot of people need to
that's what we'll see.
Out. Yeah. That's what Avengers 4 is about.
Doctor Strange doing
going ham with his magic.
Good stuff.
Yeah, he definitely went ham with that shit.
You didn't get a chance.
No.
You literally just
learned it.
Role.
This is 2 years later.
You're like, whoa. Ragnarok, he's doing all this other stuff.
Now
this one's like, oh.
Yeah.
He's doing everything. I understand why he has fucking time stone.
I love it. By that time, he really was.
I'm looking at this, I'm like, what the fuck is Mordo supposed to do against you? He didn't do half the shit.
What does Mordo have is able to do now as well? That's the other question. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's probably going to make a pact with whoever the villain is.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but the thing is that if you saw Doctor Strange and what he was able to do in this one, insane. Like, so, I mean, for me, my opinion.
He hit him with the bands of Sidorak.
Yo, you notice that?
For real.
Look, he hit him with. The interesting thing about the bands of Sidorak, it actually places the Sidorak crystal in the Marvel Universe. Did you catch that? The bands of Sidorak is the same thing as part of the gem.
It's the gem that powers Juggernaut.
It's the gem that powers Juggernaut in the comic books. So I'm like, you acknowledge that it's there.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to try to throw mutants in there now? That's what I want to know.
Well, wait, that's just the rumors because it's been rumored that
might fuck shit up.
I doubt it.
I don't know.
I know they ain't got more money than Mouse.
No, not that they'll have. They might get investors to give them another $10 billion to entice them. But honestly, Fox, the Murdochs, they know that Comcast can't do half as much as fucking Disney would do.
Exactly.
With that.
They would fuck it up.
Exactly.
They would fuck it up, and they'd rather give it to sell all their interest to somebody who can make more money because they're gonna still hold 30% of Fox, 20th Century Fox. Somebody who's gonna make more money than a company who's had to start from scratch and figure it all out and losing money, and then at the end they're gonna be regretting the decision they ever made, regardless of the $60 billion plus or not. So, yeah, I don't think for whatever Comcast is trying to do, I think it's not gonna happen.
It's useless. Yeah, it's just
because even if they give it $10 billion, honestly, if I was the Murdochs, I'd be like, look, I'm gonna give these to a pro, they're forming their own fucking gauntlet. You know what I'm saying?
Work out a deal where you get some money on the back end where it's worth the while, rather than give it to somebody.
Exactly.
Fuck it up.
Because the thing is that you guys can make a really crappy movie and make good quick money, or you could actually back off, still make money, and let someone else handle
Marvel handle the universe
and have a movie that can be listed as one of the classics of all time.
Because they're gonna be able to go back and redo everything. Fantastic Four, X-Men, they're gonna be able
that's what I'm saying.
Go back to do all that shit.
Right, because this is the thing, though. Right now, Marvel has found the formula. They have found exactly the right amount of humor, the right amount of drama, the right amount of action to give you a good movie. But the problem with that is that it's also going to be giving you what is that? Hold on. Someone coming in? It's me. Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second. Just have a seat real quick. No, it's okay. Sit down. It's okay. Oh, one of my fellow artists came here broken today.
Uh-oh.
What the hell did you do? Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
Go. Okay.
Oh, damn, you already pressed play and everything.
No, we didn't stop.
Oh, you're just going to cut it
We're
up?
talking about Wakanda, right? What were you talking about? You were talking. You were saying something.
Okay. I know, yeah. No. The thing that I have a problem, that I think they need to incorporate when it comes to like the X-Men, Fantastic Four and everything like that, they need to incorporate it in a way where it will be seamlessly blended into the universe.
I think they can.
Yeah,
I definitely think they will. The problem is that will they do it without the influence of the other studios? That's what they need to work on. You know what I mean? Like if the studios are really are giving them all these rights, they better give them all these rights without no stipulations.
I don't think they have, because they'll own the studio, so whatever rights Disney owns them outright.
Right. I mean, look at what when Sony gave the rights to Marvel for Spider-Man. Look how they seamlessly did it. How they seamlessly put Spider-Man into the universe without any major issues. That's how they need to do it. They need to just the other studios need to say, here you go.
But I mean that addresses an issue, or not an issue, a rumor of people saying Wolverine might be in Avengers 4.
I hope not. Well, I hope so, but I hope they don't use Hugh Jackman. I hope they don't.
I mean, I'm with you. I love Hugh Jackman as an actor. He wasn't my favorite casting for
right. And I think they need to just be like, listen, that Wolverine is that Wolverine. Here's this Wolverine.
See, he did.
Because the other thing you got to think about is like Sony kept some of the rights for some of Spider-Man's villains. That's why. Here's a perfect segue. Here's why the Venom trailer is out now, right?
How dare you talk about bullshit right now?
Go ahead. It's soft.
No, it was off the phone. Go ahead.
But like you see what that example is. Like now Sony has that. Is Sony gonna say put that Venom into the Marvel universe? It
doesn't really matter at the end because the hierarchy is still Disney. And if they want it, they'll be like, you Sony, open your hand. You Marvel, grab it, run.
Yeah.
Basically, the way I just described it.
Disney's on its way right. Disney's on its way right now where they can't control so much. They control the big stuff now.
And that's fine. I mean, that just means somebody else is going to have to create new big stuff. That's like true. You have Image Comics that nobody's touched yet, and they did some great, amazing, horrific, iconic.
Icon would be a good one. A good character.
Yeah, I mean, there's no shortage. It's just
Milestone.
Yeah.
Milestone.
Oh, he said Image. I'm sorry.
But still, I mean,
Tom McFarlane trying to get this second Spawn movie running. We'll see.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the comic books and the stories, they're there. You know, I mean, if DC gets their shit together, they might be competitors, but they definitely have to do a whole fucking reboot. They're gonna have to go and reset the Nintendo, be like, through reset and go back to Game Boy.
Damn, completely. Yeah. You think a complete reset's in the cards better?
It's gonna have to, because right now there's too much bitter taste lingering in people's mouths from whatever they've been doing.